Wolf Gang, we back in this thing. Brand new video for y'all, man. Fellas, when you're dealing with a woman, you have to give her the gift of missing you. It's very important. Life is all about balance, right? Especially in relationships. You need to spend time with a woman, that's important, but you also need time away from a woman. That's just as important. And what happens is if you don't allow her some space to miss you, then inevitably she's going to do it because women will naturally pull away from you, right? But I made a video about that on my last video. That's going to happen. It's all about you allowing some room for her to miss you. So if you're living with a woman, like even if you're living with a woman, right? Let's say you live with a chick, it's still ways that you can allow her to miss you. Like, going on guys trips, right? With your friends or something. Making sure you make time to hang out with your boys. That's very important. Not rushing home so quick after work, right? Not just going to work, coming home, going to work, coming home. No, you don't want it to become like routine either. You want to mix things up, right? You want to spice things up. Women would get bored instantly, right? Especially if she could predict what you about to do next. Oh yeah, he ain't gonna do nothing. He just gonna come straight home and hop on the TV, right? It's no spice in that. How about instead of coming straight home, you go hit up the gym, right? Or matter of fact, you just go take a walk somewhere, or just have some alone time by yourself. Because not only will giving her the chance to miss you benefit her, but it benefits you too. Because it gives you that same opportunity to miss her. The worst things is when I see couples at dinners and they're literally on their phones, right? Not even speaking, just on their phones. Why is that? It's because they have nothing to talk about. See, if you're always around each other, if you're always smothering each other, how are you going to have anything new to talk about, right? How are you going to, you know, tell her about new experiences or, new opportunities or just anything, right? How are you going to tell her about your day if you're always underneath her? Eventually, it's going to come to the point where you get tired of being by her, right? Eventually, it's going to come to the point where you're going to get too comfortable and you're not going to see her as that same person you seen at the beginning, right? When y'all just started out. It was fresh, it was new, right? In order to keep that same spark, in order for you to have her keep that same attraction for you, you need to be away from her. Women equate love with longing. The more a woman longs for you, right, the more she will feel like she loves you. Simple as that. A woman falls in love when you're not around. That's another thing dudes don't realize. It's not when you cuddled up against her watching Netflix, eating cookies. No, that's not when she falls in love. She falls in love when you're not around, right? When she's able to miss you, when she's able to think about you, when she's wondering what you're doing, when she's wondering who you're with, when she's just wondering. You get a woman in her head, then hey, the rest will follow, right? But how is she going to do that if you don't give her the opportunity to want to talk to you, to think about you? You got to give women the opportunity to do that, right? You don't always have to text them back right away. It's okay. She not gonna go out, go and find somebody else. If she do, then hey, she ain't for you anyway. It's okay to not talk to her every day. It's okay to not call her. every day, right? You don't have to send good mornings and good night messages every day. She don't have to know where you at or who you with every day, right? Leave room for some mystery. It's like poker. Once you show your hand, you lost, right? You don't want to show all your cards. No. You need to leave a little room for mystery. It's just like watching a great movie, right? You want to know, like, oh, shoot, what's going to happen next? Oh, what's coming next? If you already know, then it's not a great movie, right? If you know what's going to come. So, same with dealing with women, right? She knows she don't see you every day. If she knows she gonna get a good morning text every morning, she gonna get played out. She gonna get played out. And then she gonna push you away and say, I need some space. And that's when dudes, oh, it's the end of the world and shit. No, it's not. It's because you couldn't do it, so now she has to do it. Yeah, right? If you notice, like, the relationships that last the longest is the ones where, like, the man is autonomous, meaning he kind of, he's not up under his chick. He comes and goes. He marches to the beat of his own drum. He's not worrying about kissing her butt and this and that. Them be the relationships that last longer, right? Because that's about being a man. Being a man is about, being on your purpose, doing your own thing, and standing on your own 2 feet, right? If you on your purpose, you don't have time to be cuddled up anyway with a chick all the time. If you grinding, you don't have time for that anyway, right? If you on your purpose, then you're naturally going to make her miss you. See, this naturally happens when you're on your purpose, when you're putting in that work. Then you're naturally going to be busy, right? Then you're naturally not going to have as much time to just sit around and lollygag with her all day. That's why it's very important that a man knows where he wants to go in life, right? And gets to it. Because a lot of times dudes get in relationships and they find a girl and they get comfortable and they say, you know what, forget my goals, forget building this business, forget losing this weight, forget building muscle. It just seems like, oh, I got the girl now I can stop. No, you got the girl now you really got to step your game up. You got to keep doing the things that you did at the beginning all throughout, because that was the person she was attracted to. She was attracted to the person she didn't have access to all the time. That's the one she was attracted to. Once you change it to the person to where you're available at her beck and call, she don't know that person. She like, that's not the person I met. So you have to allow a woman the space and the time to miss you. Absence make the heart grow fonder. Cliche, but it's true. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. Be absent. It's okay. All right, y'all. That's it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Give your boy some feedback. Hey, if you made it this far, I want you to type the gift of missing me, right? The gift of missing me. We always want to give the girl the gift of all these other gifts, right? You getting her flowers, you getting her nails did, you give her this and that. Well, give her the gift of space. Do that one. All right, y'all. To the next one.